Last week, I did a butterfly type of story writing that was called a personal description. And we described a butterfly and what it looked like. And yeah, it was just a stuffed butterfly. But today, I want to talk to you about how to do a factual description. And there are differences in writing personal description and factual description. So one of the things that I did was, I didn't have a book at home about butterfly facts, so I got on and I researched and I looked for some different interesting facts about butterflies. And those are what I used for my plan. Remember, on a web, which is this kind of plan, you write your topic first, you circle it, and then you draw lines. Some of you were doing 1 sentence, 2, 3, and some up to 4. I'm going to do 4 sentences on my factual description. So one thing I think you probably all know are their insects. So that's what I put first. 12 miles per hour, I'll tell you more when we write the sentence. Taste with feet. Mud puddles. Wow, that sounds really strange. But I did look up the facts, so I know that they are true. And now I'm going to show you how to write them in a factual description. So our first word on our plan was insects. Now I'm not going to start with my, because this isn't personal, this is factual. So I'm going to start with the word butterflies, because that's what we're writing about, that's our topic. Butterflies are insects because they have 6 legs and 3 body parts. I start with a capital, I end with a period. Do you see there's no periods down here because I wasn't finished with my sentence. This was a long sentence, but I wanted to add why they were insects. That's why I put 6 legs and 3 body parts. So that would be my first sentence. As soon as I finished with my first sentence, remember, you put a check mark to say, hey, I already wrote that sentence. My next one says 12 miles per hour. I went ahead and changed the color so you could see the different sentences. So this one, I'm using a pronoun for butterflies. So I'm saying they. They means butterflies, but that's called a pronoun. So they can fly up to 12 miles per hour. I thought that was an interesting fact. I hadn't known that. So here's my capital again. Here's my period, because now on this line, it was a complete sentence. Okay? I will once again check off 12 miles per hour this time, because this sentence just completed that part of my plan. The next one, I wanted it to change to not say butterflies again, so I'm going to talk about their feet, because that was also part of the information that I learned about the butterfly. Their feet help them taste nectar. Isn't that interesting? I think that's extremely interesting to know that they don't have the tongue that's doing that, that their feet help them taste the nectar. So you have a capital on this sentence and a period at the end. And once again, we'll check off that part of our plan. And the last one, which I thought was very interesting. I didn't want to start with butterflies. I didn't want to start with they or their, because I like different beginnings so that it doesn't get boring when people read your writing. So I did many. Many butterflies drink from mud puddles. Did you know that? I didn't know they drank from mud puddles, but they need that that liquid, and I think it also said something about the minerals that were part of what they could drink from a mud puddle. So that was definitely an interesting fact for me. So I started with a capital, end with a period, finished my final part of my plan. I'd like for you at home to read with me our final product of butterflies, the factuals. Butterflies are insects because they have 6 legs and 3 body parts. They can fly up to 12 miles per hour. Their feet help them taste nectar. Many butterflies drink from mud puddles. It was nice to have you here today, and I thank those of you who wrote a personal description. I only had a few, but once again, remember this is an optional activity. It's just I love reading your writing.